Understood. The Avalanche mission's been approved. We ought to proceed as planned.
This is bullshit. What the hell are they thinking?
Threats to public order are to be summarily put down. This is what we've always done.
Summarily put down. Guess it's a little late to grow a conscience.
Just on patrol.
Don't worry, we'll make it in time.
Yeah, the Turks are great. The new characterizations of the Turks is really good. You have even more character than before. Damn, this is the new foggy area, right? This place got that new fog. I'm gonna take a break in the same spot that I took a break that well, our first playthrough.
Graveyard, all right. A real treasure trove of scrap. Sector 7 should be just past that large maintenance facility over there. I vote we stay in the light so we can see where we're going.
Dark, dark everywhere.
That it?
Is Elena an interesting character? I mean, well, sorta. She doesn't get much in the original game. She really doesn't get much. The Tri-Synergy? Yeah, I'm using it right now. It's pretty good. Seems pretty good. Chat, I'm gonna go grab some cafe. Benny, you are barking at the bell on your neck. Benny! Come here, Benny. That's it. We're gonna have to say hi to the chat again. Come here. Come here, say hi to the chat. Alright, Benny. Benny, this is the chat. Yeah, that's the chat, Benny. Yeah. Be careful, chat. I'll fucking get you. Yeah, I'll get you. Oh, God. It's over there. Like, boop. 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 Boy, yeah, he's stuck in my arm. What is wrong with your dog, sir? What? Jesus. Benny, I'm just scratching you. Alright, you're just a little aggressive. A little aggressive. Down. Yeah, he doesn't like being on camera. The dog can like sense. Oh my god. The dog can like sense when he's on camera. He does not like being on camera. Zero Soul, thanks for the 777s. I think one thing the remake didn't touch on a lot was the voice that talks to Cloud, like the bombing run in the original. The screen turns red and says, "Watch out." Wonder if they'll play that out more. Yeah. I think they will because more flashback stuff happens later. They do a little bit. It's actually him. The voice that talks to Cloud is himself. It happens right after he falls into the church, right? It's himself. It's actually who he is, you know? Beyond all the psycho trauma that he has. Written Saber, he says, I'm a bit confused on the whispers. What I got from the game is that they were the will of the planet. Sephiroth was controlling from the future. Was that right? Technically, yes. Think of it this way. Did you watch Loki? Like the latest show that 75 million something people watched. The Whispers are literally the TVA of the planet. But who was running the TVA? Essentially Sephiroth. Sephiroth was running the will of the planet and the Whispers. Not yet? Okay, well, I don't have much of a basis, but if you do watch Loki, there's a very similar plot structure in that show to Final Fantasy VII Remake. Very similar, actually. And yes, they are... they're meant to keep things in check. They're meant to keep the timeline, to keep the destiny of the planet in check. And if things deviate, it fixes it, right? It goes and aggressively fixes it. Sephiroth is 100% a variant. Yeah. That's his story in this, is that he is a variant. Literally his fucking story. And the planet is doing anything it can to stop him, but he's too powerful.
It's deserted and kind of creepy.
People don't come around here often. And not just because of the monsters, but because of the stories.
What kind?
Everyone seems to think that the train graveyard is haunted. Those who lose their way out there in the dark of night will never, ever find their way back home again.
Is that right?
Enigmatic Whisper suggests Sephiroth has some control of them. Dude,
But,
he...
you know,
when you fight the Whispers at the end of the game, they literally turn into the Advent Children. They literally turn into his mimetic legacy. And that wasn't something that was just, oh, you're just making shit up. No, they confirmed it in interview. That the 3 bosses you fight are the 3 kids from Advent Children. The mimetic legacy of Sephiroth. They are. He's in control of the plot ghosts at that point. But is that point way later in the future? Is that point when Sephiroth has gained control of everything? We don't know. Yeah, Kadaj, Laz, and Yazoo. The three that you fight in that final area is them. It's like the future, way in the future, if Sephiroth got control of everything, versions of them. Yeah, they confirmed it. They said in interview that it is supposed to resemble other characters, and all of the shit, their elemental types, like all that kind of stuff, all lined up. I don't think they'll show up, but they did show up. They showed up in like a crazy, weird future version of them. If Sephiroth, the first Ultimania, yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be like a distortion of time, the same way that where Cloud and Sephiroth face off and you get the 7 seconds line. Same shit. Your understanding is that Aerith and Sephiroth in this game are from the original timeline, and Sephiroth and Aerith use the livestream to travel back in time. That's why Aerith knows what's going to happen already. Yes. I think it's more the fact that Sephiroth has found a way to travel through the livestream back in time. Not physically, his mimetic form, right? Like through genes. He's able to go back with memory of what has happened in the future. And essentially try to change shit. While Aerith is aware. It's like the planet is communicating to Aerith. His consciousness, yes. Like, think of it as like his consciousness, not his physical form. But Aerith already has a connection to the planet. She's like the only one that can talk to the planet in this world. So, to me, it seems like Aerith is already hyper aware of what is going to happen. Like she's already lived that life kind of thing. And if you want actual answers to this, what is it? Book White, Book Black. I can't remember what it's called. There's a novel that literally explains it. Like that was written by Nojima, not some crazy fan art guy, some fan fiction dude at Square. No, it's written by the original writer that explains how Sephiroth lives and survives. Yeah, Livestream White, Livestream Black. How Sephiroth and Aerith survive in the livestream after their death. So does that mean that real Sephiroth's body's still in the northern crater? 100%. Yeah, his body's still up there. Because we went back in time, you know?
Bring it.
Rats? Again?
Go on!
So you fight rats way too much, man.
Here goes. One more shot.
Fight rats way too much.
Never in doubt.
Really, this story is shockingly very similar to the Loki show that just came out. So for anyone that's having like kind of a confusing time figuring out that, if you put this stuff in comparison to how Loki plays out plot-wise, it's very fucking similar. It's just in Loki, it's obviously front and center and in front of your face and the main driving part of the show. And in this game, it's not. It's all told through subtext. It's all told through like side details practically. Not main character events until the very end, which is still pretty confusing.
What was that?
Weird dogs.
Don't scare me like that.
You can do it!
I got this. Bring it. Hard shot.
No.
See ya. Gotcha. Watch yourself.
I got this.
Okay. Cloverfield dogs.
I think I just heard a little kid. Did you guys hear it too?
Why would there be kids out here this late?
What? Then
Should I switch synergy to Aerith? I guess so, right? Well, here's the problem I was having on Aerith, was figuring out where the hell to put it. Royale, thank you, dude. Do you think it's Back to the Future 2 situation or like an Infinite Earth situation? I think it's Back to the Future 2. Yeah, I think it really feels like, at least to me, like a Back to the Future 2 kind of thing. Where timelines have been deviated, you know? Where it skewed the events, where we are essentially skewing the events of what happened originally. Magnify. Sorry, synergy. So does this work? Does this work also with magnify materia? No, it wouldn't, right? No, I didn't think it would work with magnify. You think Cloud beating Fate was a Nexus event? Well, I mean, anytime you see plot ghosts, that's a Nexus event, right? Cloud defeating Fate is essentially the same as the finale of the show you just watched. That's the same equivalent. Yo, Janelle, thanks for the 500 bits.
Keep your cool.
no need to worry.
This is gonna hurt.
Let's do this.
You're burning up.
Take the lead.
So it's my turn?
Oh, let's go.
Doink. You think the writers know how the story will end? Oh, you mean for Loki? Yeah, I think so. I think they have a plan. If anything, people lost a lot of confidence in Disney when Star Wars happened, and they clearly didn't have a plan. However, pretty fucking clear that they have a pretty good idea with the MCU about where it's going to go and how it's going to play into itself, and how that's going to play into other things. In fact, that's what makes it so grandiose and epic, you know? The fact that they all complement each other. And that doesn't take... You don't just figure that shit out overnight. That shit takes years. Like, they were... what is it? They were doing animatics for... they were already doing animatics for the final battle of Infinity War. I'm sorry, of Endgame back in 2016. So... everything that was building up to that moment, that was 3 years before the moment happened, was already figured out years before that. So, Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's fucking planned out, man. Foggy.
This is gonna hurt.
Let's do this.
Have this.
It's on you.
Here goes. It's your turn.
Taking over.
Let me get him.
I have Star Shower over here. I got Dive Pick, Unbridled Strength, Focus Strike. My Focus Strike. That's that one. I remember, like, what makes her have all her crazy shit. And here's the thing. This story for FF7 Remake was figured out a long time ago. Like, apparently, a lot of the main scenario stuff for this game was written out back in the mid-2000s. Because this was supposed to be a part of, what's it called? The compilation of FF7. They said that. That this was what they wanted to do back on older hardware. But they just never got to it. Like, shit happened in the company and it just ended up not working out. So, even though Nojima said in interviews that, yeah, this was like the thing we were gonna do. It's just that now it's changed slightly because obviously we have different hardware, you're capable of doing different things, stuff like that. But FF7 Remake was supposed to be, in multiple parts, a part of the FF7 compilation. Do you think the CyberConnect version of this game would have had stuff with timelines and whispers? Yeah. CyberConnect's just the developer. They're not... Well... Well, okay, to answer your question, absolutely. They weren't the writers. The person that wrote all this timeline and whisper stuff was the guy that wrote the original FF7.
All good, I think.
Still in one piece here, too.
CyberConnect was an assistant developer for gameplay.
Guys?
Environmental stuff. That's different.
Seriously?
Square still calls the shots. They just do what Square says.
Inviting.
It's the same way Street Fighter 4 and Marvel vs. Capcom 3 weren't made by Capcom. Capcom technically made those games, right? They designed them. But Street Fighter 4 was made by Dimps, a completely other company than Capcom, and Marvel 3 was made by Aiding, a completely different company than Capcom. Capcom still came up with the designs for characters, but the implementation of those characters and designs was done by a totally different studio. It's the same shit here. Designers at Square were figuring out how the gameplay was going to work and testing and figuring that shit out, and they hired another team to do it. So, that is a very different situation than having an effect on story and stuff like that.
All right, let's see what's inside.
Well, what do you think?
I'm game.
Huh?
But...
It'll be fine. We've got a bodyguard, don't forget. Mine. Right?
Ghosts aren't my thing.
You're just being modest. After you.
Mind letting me go then?
Slow walk.
What was that? Look! Over there!
It's a bit spookier with the fog, that's for sure.
Found you. Hey, can we talk? Just for a bit?
Get back.
I'll use fire on the ghost.
Try this.
How's
Don't
this?
overdo it.
I'll take care of him. Tagging out. Let's go. It's over. It's you. Don't.
That thing's dangerous.
I know, but even so. What the?
Run! You okay?
Yeah. Thanks, Cloud. You saved us.
Gonna need to find another way through. Coming through.
Out
What?
of our way!
No holding back.
That's it. You're burning up.
Choppity choppity. Thinking I gotta go this way, but definitely missing something. Spoopy. Can't go in there. Missing something over here. Ah.
Will be stopping at the FF7 Remake and is bound for the Plains area.
Psychedelic, thanks for the prime, dude.
That's not funny, you know.
Guess the crane's up there. It's not working. There's no power coming through.
I wonder if this is another prank. Someone might be messing with the power supply to make us run around.
I think I'm going the right way. A tank.
I found you.
Need a light. Let's do this.
This is gonna hurt.
That'll do.
Let me do this. Change like party leader or something like that, right? Set Tifa as leader.
Do you think there's more in here?
Looks like. Aha! Found you!
That's weird. Sweet Jesus. Yeah, I think the boss fight I need to use Dispel or Breach or whatever the hell it's called. So... Oh man. Stick that on Cloud, I guess. Or... Subversion, that's what it's called. No, I remembered that. This boss is a pain in the neck because he has Reflect on.
I'm pretty sure I saw a door on the other side of this place. I think our only choice may be to find another route.
Have to go downstairs? Yeah. Damn, the lighting here's gonna look way different.
Tifa!
Time for your shit.
For your shit.
Bring it on.
Bring it. I'm waiting.
What?
I got it.
I'm coming at him! You can do it! I got this!
Let's do this. Anytime now. Don't wait.
I'll show you.
Rod's still passed out?
That's it. Why don't you lead the way?
Hang in there!
Holy shit.
My turn. No escape. Take the lead.
So you've got this. All set.
What is pressured? What do I gotta do? Overpower.
Let's do this.
Shit, man.
I'll take it. You're burning up. Gotta heal first.
Ow! Ow! Shit! Ow!
Taking over. Get ready. Deal with that.
So it's my... You can do it. I got this. No big deal.
Oh, I got stuck.
Hang back. Take the lead.
I'll show you what I can do.
I think I can do this.
I gotcha.
I'm waiting.
You've
Immune?
got this. All
Wait.
set. This one's for you. There's no escape. Watch yourself.
I got this. After you.
So it's my turn?
Did it cause it to get pressured? I think it did.
Why don't you lead the way? Gotta heal her. Go on. You're up.
Need to heal up. Let's switch it up.
I'll take care of it.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
All set. There. Good luck.
Take it over.
Give me your best shot.
Here it comes. It's on you.
I'm coming. Run.
Do it to the ghost.
Okay. Let me handle this. Gotcha. Take that. Watch yourself.
Let's take the lead.
I got this. Let's make it hot.
Get your creepy hands out of here.
Tentacle back.
Hang back. Let's do this.
Go on.
After you.
I'll show you what I can. Get him.
Damn, Cloud got yoinked.
You've got this. Okay, let's go. Gotcha. Bring it. Aha. Ha. Yeah.
Okay. Holy shit. Holy. Did I just take 2,000 damage really quick? I think I did.
My turn. Keep it together.
I'm coming. Okay.
What? Let me in, let me in, let me in, let me in. Damn it. Damn it.
I'll show you.
Piece of shit. Here, let's do this.
It's on you.
Take it over.
Bring it.
It's on you.
I'm coming. Why don't you lead the
Good
way?
progress. Chi trap. That was the good shit. Holy fucking nipples.
Now I'm mad. I'm here. Stop it!
Ah.
All set. Give her your all. Let's pour on the
Enough.
Damn. Big boy dead.
That was fun. All this time, you were waiting for someone to come and play with you.
What are you talking about? Come on, let's get back to the crane.
Healing thing is over here. Benny. Literally nothing. That's the sound of the game. You crazy dog. Yes, Benny. Thank you. Thank you for that glorious insight. Duh. Oh, come on. Sweet Jesus. This is all just extra shit too, right? Yeah, it is. Damn it. Damn it. Yes, Benny. Damn it.
This isn't a game. Focus.
Trust me, I'm focused.
Ow.
I got this.
Okay. Don't cross here? What? I guess I gotta run around the other way and go back down? I'm only using the Buster Sword for aesthetic. That's it. Yo, Radagast, thanks for the Dude Day. And CavenGaming.com, thanks for the gift sub. Hardwood. Orion V. Chris, thanks for the 20, man. Watching you play and theorize 7 cures any bad day. Thanks, man. Do you think they will change 7 at the end, or will it rather turn out to be as it always has to end the same situation? I think they'll change what happens at the end. Yeah, I think they will. I think they'll make it more impactful, even than the original game. Thank you very much, Chris. Dromus and Psychedelic, appreciate it, guys.
If they caught us.
I wonder. Maybe they're the ones who were caught.
Can we just drop the hole?
What if they're trapped here and can't leave?
Just like we hoped. What a relief.
We should be able to get through now.
Let's find out.
Ronin. No, DLC gear is completely for just the DLC. Has no bearing on the main game. Damn it! Went the wrong way. Haven't done this in quite some time.
We're through.
Great. Let's head outside. Wait.
A girl?
Nox, thank you, dude. Thinking about going back to Monster Hunter World for old time's sake? Think about it sometimes.
And the kids that the Black Wind carries away have to live in the train graveyard forever and ever. So you have to stay far, far away from there.
All right then, I will.
Oh, you know Betty? Yesterday she went with her daddy to... When is Daddy coming back?
Actually, he might not make it home tonight.
How do they make Marlene so cute?
Marlene, what are you? We can't waste any more time here.
What was that about?
Nothing you need to worry about. Let's get going.
I need to heal up. That'll be another bench.
It's moving.
Maybe now we can get to the other side.
Punch through.
Right. We gotta hurry.
There!
You're burning up. Bring at him. Too late. Get fired up. Come on. It's on. Get him.
去年还演的哟。
You're burning up. Have this.
And fire has like an AoE effect that really messes with shit.
It's your turn. I got this. Feel the heat. This is gonna hurt. Let's make it hot.
Hang back.
Ow. Oh, that really hurt.
I'll show you what I can do. This one's for you. You've got this.
Take it over.
I'm coming.
Duke this guy.
You're burning up.
Magic is so damn powerful in this game, dude. Holy God.
Just like that, okay?
I gotcha.
You nuke motherfuckers.
This path is blocked too, but we're so close I can see it.
Hey, do you think these trains might still run?
Could give it a try. Good call. Looks like it still works.
I knew it.
Everybody good?
Yeah.
Huh? I think that's...
Plate separation code is... Got it. Yeah, of course I do. We just got the damn thing in ever. It's just that...
You got a death wish or something? Because I sure as shit don't.
What's happening? Do you have a problem?
Not really. Small arm fire from some local boys trying to defend the building.
There would be heroes, huh? Sending reinforcements. The more players that take the stage, the better.
So that's what we are.
I got you when the mission is complete.
Tifa.
They're really gonna drop the plate.
They won't if Barrett and the others have anything to say about it.
All we can do now is keep moving.
Please. Please let us be in time.
Dun 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 dun.
Why am I not surprised?
Thank you for the high potion that I'll never get to use. Oh god, the puzzle. Do 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 do. So fucking good.
Wow. Would you look at that?
Can't afford to lose focus.
Go on!
Oh, fuck.
Hot stuff! How's this? Get him! You're up!
My turn.
This horse shit.
Fry.
You're burning up! How's this?
Oh wait, if you do any spell, she matches? These guys just simply are way too high up here.
Why don't you lead the way? Get fired up!
Oh god, this thing's fucking aura.
Let's make it hot! You're burning up! Get him! Think of luck! One more shot! How's this?
That one's got the ice aura that that you get with the enemy skill. Any ATB command she matches with magic. That is so good. Oh my god, she becomes an absolute nuke. That is so good. I guess that's why you only get one, you know?
Thanks.
Let's go.
Now I'm confused and I don't know where to go. I feel like I did this before. Yeah, the PS4 version, Synergy takes MP and ATB to use. That's what I remember. I remember it was like, why would I ever use that? Huh? That'd be a really specific thing. How does integrate compared to the base game? Minor changes gameplay-wise, but yeah. Now there's a reason, right? Now there's like a really good reason to have this shit.
Almost there. Come on.
Right.
Aaron!
What?
The kids that the Black Wing carries away have to live in the train graveyard forever and ever.
You're just trying to help, aren't you? You're the one who...
Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Well, are ya?
Well, are you ready?
I'm ready now.
Ridge Racer!
Me too. Found you. No way.
Why are they so loud?
Found you.
You got me. Hey, where's Aerith?
I'm ready. I'm ready. I said I'm ready. Come get me. I'm right here.
She played with ghosts because she had no friends. Oh god, it's so sad. Oh god.
Aerith!
did.
Damn, this thing looks badass.
Let's go.
Holy shit, bad start.
You're up.
Taking over.
Here he comes. Get him. Come on. This is gonna hurt. Get fired up.
Let's switch it up.
I'll show you what I can do. Keep up the pressure, okay? This one's for you. There's no escape. How's this?
Okay, first phase. I don't like that.
All right.
That's it.
Damn it, I'm silenced as well? Horseshit. I need him to not have silence on him.
Pushing it.
I'm coming. Needs more magic. Get him.
Does he have reflect on him? I don't think he does. Oh, he totally does.
Tagging out. Let's go.
Hang back. Can't let you do that.
Get fired up. This is gonna hurt.
Aerith?
Don't overdo it.
Holy shit, did you just get your ass killed?
You're up. I'll do what I can.
We got reflect on us right now, which makes this challenging.
Stay still. You're still doing okay, right?
Let's do
Okay.
it.
Shit.
Closure.
Oh my god, you piece of shit.
Thanks for coming to help.
I just want to see Ifrit.
Can you take over for a bit?
What? Okay.
My turn.
Are you still asleep?
Come on.
Get him.
Sorry, but you handle
Hang
it.
back.
Dude, what the fuck? This is the one guy that I got that can actually do shit about it. I'm mad.
Let's get serious.
Can you handle them?
I got this. And attack your hot. How's this? Finish him off. You ready? Get fired up. Ha.
What's the one I gotta do? It's True Strike.
How's this?
God, dude. Never hit this bitch. Come back here. Okay, so now I can't do breach yet. That was interesting. I hasted the boss? Bullshit! Bullshit! This was too easy. Fatal Phantom, thank you, dude. Wrath of Benihana. Ifrit, do some work for me. Oh, that's right, because we got Reflect on still. I have not had Cloud up this whole time to try to get it off.
We gotta do this again.
Okay, good.
I'm coming. Good to go. Stay back.
Swinging.
Fight through it.
Just go away. Stay back.
Shit. Now I'm silenced again. Horse shit.
After you.
I'll take care of them.
Ow.
Needs more magic. Can you take over for me?
Oh, good.
That was everything screaming. They tried.
Oh, good.
Should have been there.
If everybody dies, then everyone's gonna be able to get up, right? That's the plan. Is just that we can remove this reflect shit. Okay.
Let's switch it up.
So it's my turn?
Come on.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Feel the heat.
Fight through it.
What the hell hit me?
Be careful.
Cool. Cool.
You waiting?
I'll show you what I can do.
Not throwing in the towel.
Cool. By cool, I mean trash.
Come on.
You'll feel better in a second.
Gotcha.
Oh my god.
We gotta switch it up.
My turn.
Get this motherfucker.
Let's dance, asshole.
I'll take care of them.
It's your turn.
I can still cut it. Stay back. Make it hot.
Have this.
Take the lead.
Ah, he just fucking died. And Cloud still has nothing.
Get fired up.
I'm through with you.
Oh my god!
From here. Not looking good.
Jesus Christ, dude, fucking what the fuck? Once again, Cloud was the worst guy to have breach on.
Let's go.
Right.
Right.
Oh, that's right. The stagger gauge you can stop with the time materia. Yeah.
It's
good.
That ghost. so long.
Everyone's fucked up. Everyone is fucked up. Bleeding out.
We made it!
The sad chapter.
Attention, Avalanche! You are surrounded. Stand down and surrender to public security immediately. Shinra does not negotiate with terrorists. Resist and we will use lethal force. I repeat, Shinra does not negotiate with terrorists. Resist and we will use lethal force.
Got your lethal force right here, asshole!
Stop! I said stop! Drop the weapon now! Screw you, you bastard prick!
Dropping a whole plate. Just like that. No. No way!
Tifa! Please, let us through!
TVA's here.
Cloud, Tifa, we have to get past, whatever it takes.
Right.
Take that! How's this? Hot stop! Stay fired up! Go on! You're burning up!
Holy crap, there's a bit of a... Yeah, that's what I want.
It's on you.
Take it over. Need a light?
Get fired up!
All right.
You're burning up!
Let's get this over with.
This is gonna hurt.
Take the lead.
Here goes.
Aerith, you're casting fire on a pole, god damn it!
Try using it. Why don't you lead the way?
Gotcha.
Go I'll show you what I can do.
Let's make it hot. Get fired up. Bring it.
Let's do it. Get ready.
How's this?
This is gonna hurt.
Get fired up.
Don't let him stop us.
Let's do this. This won't take long.
How's this?
Deal with that.
Here goes. Can you take over for me?
Bingo.
This is gonna hurt.
Give him hell, okay?
Keep it up. Go on.
That's it.
Don't stop now.
Right. My turn.
Let's finish.
So I'm gonna cast stop on it, and then I do, what is it, True Strike?
Got yourself one more shot. I see it.
You're burning up.
Watch this.
How's this?
Enough.
Resisted it, but it got fucked up. Holy hell.
There's too many.
Eric?
Come on.
Bench, bench, bench. No. Bench, 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 bench. No bench.
What you got? Come on!
That's Barrett.
You okay?
Cloud. It's Shinra. They're trying to take out the pillar.
I know.
I have to go back. Barrett and the others are still...
Stop. Stay with Wedge. I'm going up.
Sure.
I'm going too. I can still fight. Biggs, they were shooting at me and he...
Wedge, please. Let Cloud handle it.
Don't worry. I'll patch him up.
Hang on, guys. Help is coming.
Wedge, listen to me. You stay here with them.
About time you showed up, Mark. Gotta do my part to clear the path before you steal the show.
Charlie Sheen, no! Excuse me, I just gotta sit on this bench for a second. Damn, this place looks great. Holy shit.
I'm getting sick of this. Don't they have anything better to do?
Tell me about it. See how hard we got hit over here? Shit. What's wrong with these people?
Stay with me.
What the?
You're mine. This won't take long. it's over.
Whackity whackity. Thank you for the Moogle medal. Damn, that asset came out a little rough. Oh shit.
Coming. Don't think you're gonna get away with it. You're mine.
Time to burn.
Toxic grenade.
Holy shit.
Let's do this. Enough. Need a light. Get ready.
Ah.
No holding back.
Give me a break, buddy. I need some ATB. Thank you.
Nothing to it.
Do I have to go up? What? What? I have to go up. Bitch, get back.
Biggs.
Yo, Sapphire, thank you, dude.
You made it. No, I might not. Hey, is Wedge?
Don't worry. He'll bounce back.
That's good to hear. Could have used some extra padding myself.
Don't talk.
It's pretty bad up there. Cloud, promise me, don't let it be for nothing.
I won't.
You're a good man. Giving me that comfort. Oh, one more thing. The Leaf House. It's an orphanage. In the Sector 5 slums. The kids, they're great. I used to visit.
That you'll have to do yourself.
Let me guess. Not a fan of kids.
No.
But you have so much in common.
Damn, the foreshadowing. Fuck, I didn't even realize that before.
Good luck, Cloud. Our future is in your hands.
Foreshadowing for Cloud is a child. Mentally, he's a child. Because he lost like 5-6 years of his life. And since Biggs has been around kids so much, he can pick up on it. Picks up on the fact that he acts like he's a kid trying to be cool. Yeah, this is him just taking a nap. He's not dead. He's actually not dead here. He's only tiny dead. Yeah. Oh shit. Ah. Hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Going in.
Going in indeed. Yeah, the air combat's rough because it's like none of the main characters outside of Barrett were designed to handle air enemies, and then you play with Yuffie and it's like, oh shit, this is what it was supposed to be. Yuffie's air combat is super fun. Makes sense, you know? I think they just designed some air enemies to be a bit too annoying, you know?
Right.
Ow, you fucking, what is with this big ass shotgun?
Won't last long. Right. No holding back.
Oh shit. That still fucking hit me?
I won't give up.
You piece of shit.
Still in it. Let's do this. No escape. Bring it. You're mine. All good. All right. Enough.
Okay. Better. Bitch used a high potion. Hell is his problem? Over here. Nice. Was actually MP.
Testing. Testing. Attention, Avalanche scum. We know all about your evil plans to destroy the pillar. But the Turks, but Shinra, that's us, won't let you get away with it. So go crawl back into whatever hole you crawled out of, or something. That ought to do it, right?
Good enough.
Wait. I know you. Mr. First Class. First class asshole. Gotcha now! You ain't got nowhere to run?
Not good.
Bullets mega ouchie.
Throw down your weapon and surrender. Shinra does not negotiate with terrorists.
Screw this cheap-ass play.
Get down!
Thank you.
That
That was a close one.
How is it?
Much better, thanks.
I'm sorry. I can't stay here. I have to help them. Go. Follow your heart. Aerith. There's a bar in the center of town, 7th Heaven. I need you to...
Get Marlene to safety, right? It's okay. I'll find her.
Huh? Can you take her to the bar for me, Wedge?
Consider it done. Now get up there and kick Shinra's ass. Come on. 7th Heaven is this way.
Wedge, wait!
You guys can't stay here! Come on, come on!
How else are we supposed to get to Wall Market? Sir, you need to step away from the gate.
You have to open the gate! If you don't let these people through!
Back off! It's not gonna happen.
Wedge!
I'm no good. Not to anyone up there or down here.
That's not true, Wedge. Don't give up hope yet. We could still save a lot of lives.
You don't think we're gonna stop them from dropping the plate, do you? I want to believe that we could still win somehow. But something in my gut tells me we're due for a reckoning. Just this feeling.
More foreshadowing.
You know what I mean?
Even more.
I do. But that's no excuse to give up. I don't want to look back one day and wish I'd done it different. Right here, right now. I need to know I did everything I could.
I'm not sure what's gonna happen next. But I am sure I don't want to regret the choices I make tonight. Our lives are in your hands. If you don't open up, we're all gonna die!
Close it!
No, sir! I will not obey that order! This way, everyone! Quickly! Quickly!
You can't just... wait!
Wedge!
Huh?
7th Heaven is just down this road, isn't it?
Head straight and look right. You can't miss it.
Don't worry about me.
All right, I'll get these people to safety.
Get out of Sector 7, please! We need to get as far away from Sector 7 as possible, right now!
Don't even know.
6! Anywhere but... You all have to get out of Sector 7, now, please!
Slow down. Do you know what's going on? What do they want with the pillar?
Well, there's still time, but...
They're going to drop the plate on us?
Yes.
Those sons of bitches!
Feel free to cry.
The guy with the most reasonable thought process shows up. Those sons of bitches.
The roads first.
Ah, good thinking. Up to it. Avalanche, I take it?
Just a friend.
Tell Tifa to lay low. We'll take care of things here.
I've got to get to 7th Heaven.
What are you doing here? Get out
That's
before
it.
you get yourself killed.
Oh God, look out! Oh no!
gonna crash!
Marlene!
Explosion's bad.
We need water! Hurry! The fire's spreading!
Marlene.
Damn it! How the hell did they expect us to escape? There's a way out! Over there!
Don't just kids, get out of the way! Get out of the way, child! I have divine purpose.
This underground passage will take you to Walmart.
Finally. Hold on.
Go, go, go!
Oh, you poor thing. I know it must hurt, but you've got to be brave now, okay?
Come on, keep moving this way. Hey, hey, over here. Come on.
I'll take you to her. Ready? Mm-hmm. Are you hurt? Almost there, okay?
None of this makes any sense.
No need to rush. Steady now.
There's another child.
Thank God the kids made it on time.
Come on, we've got to go. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
You keep falling next to me.
We can get through this. We just have to work together. Get to Wall Market now. It's too dangerous here.
This is the Advent child. Yes, Chad, that's exactly what it is.
Keep moving.
Can you take care of her?
Of course.
Betty, I've been looking everywhere for you.
Daddy!
You'll be fine.
Stop. That way's already.
Why is this happening?
I need to get
us?
through. This is it, isn't it?
Just gonna do a quick circle right here.
There's still... No, it's not worth it.
Ah, fire indeed hot.
Confirmed. One more bird lost. Probably for the best. After all. Change of plans. You can take it from here. Someone's been a little too adventurous.
Please be okay. Hold on, Marlene. I'm coming for you.
Crazy ass set piece.
You're Marlene, right?
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Tifa's.
Where is she?
Right now, she's with Cloud and the others.
Daddy too?
You mean Barrett? Yep, he's there too.
Knew who Barrett was.
Daddy's not coming home?
Not yet. That's why I came to find you. Tifa asked me to. She said, take care of Marlene. The thing is, this place isn't safe now. I'm gonna take you somewhere safer, okay?
Are they gonna destroy the bar?
Not my bar.
Destroy our house?
I know it's hard. Just remember, you still have your daddy. You can build a new home together, anywhere. Shall we go? Huh?
Chat, that means that Marlene is Sephiroth.
Hmm?
You smell nice.
Oh?
Like a flower.
I hope you remember it. Come on. Tell you what, we'll grow lots of flowers at your new house.
Do you think that I could help too?
Of course you can. Hey, what's your favorite flower?
Music abruptly cut.
You led us on a merry chase, Aerith.
Sung.
Before you say another word, know that your options are limited.
There's nothing to be scared of, okay? How about we make a deal?
Stairs.
Two birds with one shitload of bullets.
Hey!
What the hell?
Nice catch.
You're crazy.
Just like you. So suck it up, because I'm not leaving.
Damn it! You want to explain yourself, partner?
Hand slip.
Where's Eric?
Rude being a Tifa sim. Ow, I'm getting shot like a lot. Ow, ow. Holy shit. That really hurts.
We can still stop this. Right? And let's keep moving.
And where do you think you're going?
Bam!
Come out, wherever the hell you are! You still want One more?
Move aside.
Let's get this over with.
Keep it together.
All set.
That it?
Things are getting smacked around now.
Man, you suck at hiding.
Going in. Steady.
Can't see shit, Captain. Nice, it worked.
Well, if this is how you want to play it, that's fine by me.
Am I going backwards?
Yeah, you better
I am.
run. I see you.
Hold on, wait a minute. All right.
Get ready. You're mine. Deal with that.
Let me handle it. Feel the heat. It's on you.
I got this. Take the lead.
I got this.
Stupid ass enemies, I hate them so much. You like have to run away from them to get them to move up here. Yo, Takato, thanks for the 10, dude. And Shabam, thanks for the gift sub. 14 months from Shabam as well. Thanks, man. I looked away and now I have no idea where I have to go. Yeah, Rude avoids shooting at Tifa because he has one line of dialogue in the original game that he likes Tifa.
What was that?
One line of dialogue. So they reference it here. Game Prodigy, thanks, man.
How'd you guys rate my latest and greatest design? 11 out of 10? Today's your unlucky day, because I never miss.
I was going up. We're down? I think I was going down. Or up? Or I was going up? I was going up. I'm like, where the hell was I when I last left this scene?
Burn.
Looks like you guys are having the time of your life.
Oh! I'm really getting shot like a lot. Oh god. Wow.
Seems we've lost control of the top floor.
Our guys are seriously struggling to take down these assholes?
Anyway, we may need to intervene personally.
Whatever you say.
Never noticed this helicopter before.
Keep them busy, will ya?
Oh my god! Mystery Man!
Pushing it.
Oh, let's go. Bring it.
I won't give up.
Back here, shithead.
Let's make it hot. Come on.
Oh, I'm gonna get you.
All set. Give him your all.
Stay sharp. I'm waiting.
Shit.
Nothing to it.
Is that it? Not looking good. Let's switch it up.
Let me.
Still in it.
God, stop fucking shooting me!
Finish him off. Now's our chance.
Gotcha.
There.
You pieces of shit.
Need a light.
Ow.
I got it.
See if I got those fire boots on.
Bring it. You're up.
Hang back.
All set. Feel the heat.
Hate it, I hate it, I hate it.
Hang in there. Come on.
Yeah, the worst part about those guys is that they just like float backwards. Loading.
Jesse. Jeez. Tifa. If you could see the look on your face. So, you're the guy who gets to hear my last words. Lucky me.
Like hell they're your last.
It's okay, Cloud. It's okay. They were my bombs. They were all my victims. I had it coming. My hero. So gentle.
Just try to hang on.
So dramatic. I just wish that I could have had you over again. Everyone with Mom's cooking.
You owe me a pizza.
I really wanted to believe we could.
Yeah. You owe me a pizza.
think. Oh no. Tifa's crying. Did I say something wrong? Don't you guys have somewhere to be? It's not polite to stare, you know.
Jesse.
Hey. See her again at the Golden Saucer.
I ain't done with you yet. You hear me? Think you can come up in here and do what you want? We gon' take it?
Barry!
Tifa! Get your ass back up now! Chopper's gonna chew you up!
Still alive and kicking?
Damn right. Leading man sticks around to the credits roll. So we gotta keep moving if we wanna make it that far. You ready?
Yep.
Wonder if all the Reno mechanics still work in this fight.
You.
It's nothing personal, bitch. Miss me.
You're next, asshole!
Sorry, losers. Gotta play for keeps today. No time to dick around.
Plate separation authorized.
Damn, he must have practiced this shit.
Plate separation authorized. Awaiting confirmation.
Yeah, coming right up. Yeah? No, you don't! Not when I'm working!
Plate separation authorized. Awaiting confirmation.
Press it. Now. You ain't got shit on us.
What did Barrett have on him? Elemental Lightning, HP up, Steadfast Block. Alright. Cleansing? Dude's got chakra on him too? Might as well just stick a poison materia on his ass. Oh, I should take, yeah, hang on a second. I'm gonna put, The new hot shit. Synergy. It works with poison? Jesus. Let's give him a wind, yeah? Arrow, is that good here? Oh, the zippity zappities.
Yeah, wicked running away, baby.
Holy fucking shit.
Here we go.
Oh my god, that was badass looking though.
I got this.
Holy shit.
Guess it's my turn. Come on.
Okay, this guy's getting fucking shot.
Prepping for a bombing run. I'm coming.
Say what? I see you're doing whatever the hell you want. Guess I'm rubbing off on you.
Heads up, guys.
Ah! Oh shit! Oh god! Oh shit! Oh god! Didn't you have cure on you, Barrett? Shit.
Pushing it.
Bring it home.
Don't overdo it.
Don't give up. We gotta switch it out.
All right. Watch and learn.
Okay. All right.
Damn it. Lift your wings, huh?
I was planning to join you anyway.
Any landing you can walk away from. Come on, let's teach them the Turks two-step.
I could have swore that Barrett had fucking healing on his ass, but I guess he didn't.
What happens when you miss? I got it. Let's do it. If you're gonna pick a fight, you better be prepared to leave in a body bag.
This fight's not
Oh,
over
she
yet.
did.
Hurry up. You're up.
Hang back.
Oh shit! Ow! Fuck! This is bad.
Try this.
Get off, would ya?
Do this to you. Back up the lift. Bring it home.
No, bitch, go for me. Wait for me.
You okay?
Not done yet.
Holy fucking shit!
Give them hell.
Just hang on. I won't.
Oh no, she'd be dead. Okay, Barrett's the only one left.
Pay for what you did.
Barrett's the only one left, and he has no healing. This could be, they're just gonna get everybody back up? Did I just get locked out? It's protecting me.
I'm still kicking.
Bitch, leave me alone. Ah!
We got it from here.
Everyone's back alive. I don't believe it, dude. Holy shit. The clutch.
All right. That is this won't take long. Keep it together.
What?
It's not over yet.
Bitch, what the fuck is happening? There we go. Wow. Holy crap, Carbuncle was randomly on Barrett and it saved everybody. That's crazy.
How do we stop it?
Yeah, Barrett always saves our ass.
Where are you going? Move! Getting real tired of your shit. Keep up. Where'd you?
Plate separation initiated. Plate separation initiated. Commencing separation sequence. Section 1 separation imminent. Evacuate immediately. Plate separation initiated.
You son of a bitch! What have you done?
Cloud!
Keep up.
What do we do?
Nothing. There is nothing you can do now.
You can't do this! Eva! I found Marlene! Aerith!
Marlene? My Marlene? What did you do with her?
Where are you?
I'm at the...
Sir, come. Your activities unwittingly brought you into contact with the Ancient, who is now back in our custody where she belongs. For this, you have my sincerest gratitude. Alas, the sector in which you stand has been condemned.
Ancient.
Run! You have to go now!
And where exactly do you expect them to go?
Aerith!
Total plate separation imminent. Evacuate the area immediately.
If we don't get the hell out of here,
Ugh.
Big damn thing. Hey! Over here! Found us a way out!
Tifa.
Come on! Come on!
Forgot about this big cutscene. Yeah, it is really out there. Holy shit. What the fuck? There's a cat? Yeah, that is really out there. What determines who can see the ghosts? The people that have an effect on the fate of the planet. Only, and that was revealed earlier today, that only characters that have an effect on the outcome of the events of the planet in Final Fantasy VII can actually see the ghosts.
Hey! Anybody out there?
Barrett! I think I hear him up ahead.
Hey! Can
There
anybody
goes.
hear me?
And push!
Marlene. Marlene. Marlene! Marlene! Biggs! Wedge! Jesse! God damn it! God damn you! God damn you all!
Is there a backstory of Barrett before he had Marlene? A little bit, yeah. A little bit by like a lot. Marlene's backstory is also super fucking sad too. I think this shit is sad. Wait till you meet Dine. Fuck.
We did this.
No. You can't think like that. Whatever came before it was Shinra that pulled the trigger today. Am I right?
Yeah.
Hold on to this
Barrett. Marlene's fine.
Huh?
Aerith found her.
Aerith. Is that the girl they took?
Yeah. That's her.
What the hell's going on?
I asked Aerith to find Marlene and take her somewhere safe.
And she did? You sure? Hey, where you going?
Cloud, what? Cloud doesn't speak because Cloud doesn't handle these emotional moments very well, chat, because he doesn't have emotions, right? He doesn't actually have normal human traits, because his actual consciousness is underneath a bunch of crazy horse shit that happened to him. Like his exterior is something completely fucking fabricated. Because underneath all of that crazy shit, it's a part of his character growth. Like, Cloud truly goes through some nutty shit, and is a completely different person by the end of the game. And that's a big part of his story. Yeah, it's like minor schizophrenia, but mostly it's trauma. He's got severe mental damage from being a child, from growing up and watching everyone around him fucking die. And then also being experimented on after that. Yeah.
What the hell is going on?
When is help going to arrive?
It just fell out of the sky.
We never saw Zack go through these kind of things, so he has no reference. Well, yeah, and it's because Zack, you never really get to see any of the crazy stuff that Zack goes through. You just get to see what happens to him at Shinra. I mean, Zack's pretty straight fucking forward, right? Zack is, he wants to do the right thing. He wants to be a hero, right? He grew up in a small farm town and wanted to make his way to a big city and become a soldier and all this shit. Zack's like a straight shooter, cookie cutter kind of character. And that's his purpose, right? Because Zack is everything Cloud wants to be. Zack has like all the things that Cloud wishes he had, which is not severe fucking trauma in a childhood that tortured him, not the fact that all of his loved ones were like taken from him and shit like that. He looks upon this dude as being exactly, he's Captain America. Yeah, he just wants to be fucking Captain America. So Zack has everything Cloud wants. And that's why Cloud is the best. That's why Cloud is a great main character, because he truly fucking changes. Like, what happens to this character throughout the story is literally the story. Like, what Cloud's history is with Zack and what Cloud's history is with Shinra is truly actually, like, related to the events of the plot.
It's in the Sector 5 slums.
And that's where Marlene is?
Where we hope she is.
Tell me she is. Give me something to hang on to. Even if she's not, I won't blame you for it, I swear. Who am I kidding? I'd probably try to tear your head off.
Hey, Tifa, know anything about ancients?
I know I've heard of them, at least.
They come up in planetology books. Meant to be the original stewards of the planet. Could even commune with it, talk to it and stuff.
That must be why the Turks wanted her so badly.
Within my veins flows the blood of ancients. This planet is my birthright.
this 9-foot-tall man.
You have failed again, I see. But through suffering, you will grow strong. Isn't that what you want?
Cloud? It's nothing. Let's go.
We should talk about this, bro. Yeah, and a bigger part of Final Fantasy VII's story and why it escalates to the point of which it does is that the characters don't talk about shit, right? The characters don't reveal intentions. They don't essentially discuss what they've needed to fucking talk about, but what they put off forever. And it gets to the point where it super fucks with Cloud and has to lead him where he has a complete fucking like absolute breakdown and he's gone. Like he's literally gone. So the limited exposition of Tifa, especially Tifa and Cloud, who have the most related to what actually is happening in the story, is important because Tifa's doing nothing but lying and Cloud has no idea who the fuck he is. So until they get to that actual part of where it becomes important, it is truly affecting the events of what's happening here. Why Sephiroth is showing up in Cloud's memories, why he's actually here, why he's popping up in places and torturing his ass. Because Cloud's in like a super sensitive state at this point in time, you know? But yeah, there was a moment, right? There is a couple of, the nice part is that in the original game, it's really, she never really goes into anything at any point of like, what Cloud's saying is making no sense. That pops up way later. That pops up like years, technically down the line after the events, where it comes to like the actual breaking point of Cloud, that she actually says something. But in this game, they hint at it. They do hint at it. Like one of the first things that happens is when Cloud runs into Tifa and talks about their history and how long ago it was, Tifa's like confused, like visible confusion, like 5 years ago, like what? Or 5 or 6 years ago? And she's like, huh? And then there's other parts later that she actually tries to talk to Cloud about, you know, where we grew up, about Nibelheim, like, can we talk about it? And then the conversation gets diverted. So the cool part is that the game is actually aware that, yes, like those events are super sensitive. If the characters just fucking talked about what was going on, it would probably have a pretty big effect on Cloud going forward. But they can't talk about it because that's related to the story, right? The whole point of the story is that Tifa has to keep everything inside and lie to his ass. And essentially, she's worried of losing one of the last fucking friends that people that she knows from the town. And Cloud is fucking so afraid of loss, it's insane. And that's the cool part. Like, once again, the devs just said this in an interview. The big thing of Final Fantasy VII's story is that every character in this story is dealing with loss. They're dealing with the emotional slash trauma of loss and how characters handle loss. Whether it's to homeland or family or friends or something like that. So that's like a huge part of FF7 for every single main character in the game. Every character, even Yuffie. Yuffie is dealing with the fact that she's losing her hometown and she's losing her father. So, those moments when they eventually get to the point where it's this like big triumphant return for the characters isn't until way later, where it's like, this is the driving, beating heart of the story. And then after it's resolved, then you have nothing but plot. You have nothing but just plot elements instead of character elements, where it's like now everyone's together, they have their motivation, they have themselves, and we're gonna go fucking whoop some ass. And that's like one of the most triumphant fucking parts of Final Fantasy VII, is when everyone's finally back together and we're gonna go take the airship and beat the shit out of this guy. It's great. It's super fucking good. It's got a great musical moment in the original too. It's awesome. So that's the cool part of FF7. Like that's what makes FF7 and its characters so great, is that they essentially MCU them, you know? In most Final Fantasies, like most characters have quirks and stuff like that, but this game inadvertently back in like 97 came out and gave characters huge flaws. Like every single character in the MCU has like a huge flaw in some way, the heroes, and most of the story is them dealing with their flaws and not as much their superpowers, right? So that's the big thing of FF7 actually did. It made the focus of most characters their giant personal and emotional flaws that they have to figure out and sort of resolve throughout the story. And the cool part about this game is that it's doing it even more. This game is like taking that element and fucking multiplying it tenfold. Just boom, so much more than the original game, because the original game, that was like there but not explored. There's like a couple of lines of dialogue to sort of like humanize characters in some ways, but it's there, which is enough. But people over time essentially build their own stories for those characters because it's so long. But now it's like, holy shit, dude, characterization in this game and how the storytelling is with the characters is so fucking good. It's so goddamn good. I love it so much. After revisiting this story and these characters again after the past like year-ish of not playing FF7 Remake again and like looking at it again now, even with the same perspective we had before of where this timeline stuff is going, it's super good. And I truly think that all they're doing is...
It's like there's a hole in the sky.
All they're doing is setting up for the fact that they're gonna make the moments that are gonna hit really hard a lot later hit super fucking hard. Like, Jesus, dude. I can't even imagine what's gonna happen with Nanaki and his father. I can't even fucking imagine what's gonna happen in Corel. I can't even imagine like what the Sid's story in space and all that shit, and eventually Aerith's leaving the party and like everything. It's like, fuck, man, they are really setting up for some really intense shit in the next few games. So yeah, I can't wait. Absolutely can't wait. It's gonna be so fucking cool.
Over there.
What the hell are they doing here?
Their job's
Vincent's backstory? Jesus.
Just focus on seeing Marlene again. Nothing else.
The first thing we need to do is find a place to take refuge.
It's great that all the characters have dialogue here.
Well, this is a fine mess.
How bad is it here?
Compared to Sector 7, we're doing fine. But that's hardly an accomplishment.
Will they include Zack's carefree attitude if Aerith has died? Absolutely. That's what Zack's character is. You don't change who Zack is if Aerith is not alive in his timeline. That's his fucking motivation, you know? That's the whole point of Zack, is that no matter how shitty and terrible anything happens around him or to him, he's always like the fucking bright-eyed soul that is willing to look for like the positive aspects of things, you know? So I think that actually just exemplifies his character even more. You don't take that away from him.
Is it true that Sector 7's pretty much destroyed?
But does it affect them? Absolutely.
Run into Jesse at the pillar.
Yeah, Biggs too. They were both in pretty bad shape. But Wedge wasn't up there with them. He got out.
All right.
Yeah, that's true. Zack's sort of a flat... That's what I said, like, Zack is like this straightforward kind of character. He's sort of flat. The world around him changes dramatically, and it does affect him. But he stays who he is, you know?
I've been thinking, y'all. We gotta go find the others.
Huh?
If we don't look for them, who will?
Right.
Hey, Cloud, I'm gonna need your help with it, too.
Right.
Yeah, optimistic, I want to be a hero kind of guy, you know? That's his character.
The plane. It's really gone. I thought it was a joke. Something's not right with the world today. What does this mean for Midgar's future? My ears are still ringing from it.
This wasn't an accident,
This is Sector 5, right? So where's this place you said Marlene is?
Where I think she is. It's a house on the other side of town.
Well, come on then. Pick up the pace.
I'm going as fast as you are.
I can't even imagine how big
God damn, this world looks so fucking great at night. Bloodborne randomizer. If I'm going to do a Bloodborne randomizer, I need to find a PlayStation 4 Pro that has an old firmware on it. And I have a PS4 Pro, but I don't have old firmware. To anyone who hasn't played Crisis Core before Part 2 comes out, Crisis Core isn't required viewing. I don't think so. Jesus, this zone. Holy shit, dude. It's very sad right now, though. Is the original required viewing? I think I don't think it is exactly required viewing, but I think an understanding of the original and its story and events will make the deviations and the new timeline stuff that they're going for pretty impactful. It'll make it like, damn, that's where they're going with this? Crisis Core is an amazing game. Half of Crisis Core is an amazing game. Half of Crisis Core is pretty good. The battle system has not aged well, though. I can tell you that. Chat room, you are not going to defend the gotcha battle system random horse shit. I'm not. I love Final Fantasy VII, but holy goddamn fuck. Modulating phase. Again. Activating combat mode. Like, holy shit, dude. It has not aged well. I think it's aged worse than the original FF7's gameplay, to be honest. Like the old school materia, tried and true shit. But the second half of Crisis Core, in terms of story and characters, is genuinely good. Is actually like super good. Once Nibelheim, the Nibelheim incident becomes a part of the story, it is fucking great. So yeah, the first half and like the establishing of characters is only like so-so. But once they really get into the meat of it, oh goddamn, it's good. It's like this is captivating as hell. So I do agree with that. The story and the character of Zack especially is quite good. But Zack is a funny. Go back and look at Crisis Core, dude. Zack is a funny fucking character in that game because he is surrounded by a bunch of weird idiots and he doesn't know what the fuck is going on, and he aggressively says it multiple times throughout the game. What's going on here? Why is everybody so fucking crazy? Did he eat my hair? We played it before 7 Remake came out with like fresh eyes, and it's funny how Zack is so much like, everything around me is fucking weird and crazy, and why isn't anybody acting normal? It's so funny. Like, he is so the audience it hurts.
Is she here?
Barrett!
Sorry, I'm Barrett. Marlene's my little girl. Marlene, she's got short hair. She's cute as a button, with the heart of an angel. She was wearing, pink. She was wearing a pink dress today.
Upstairs.
Huh?
Shoulder.
I said she's sleeping.
So he goes slower.
I want to see her too. Come on, let's go look in on her.
Keep it down. Don't wake her.
Tifa, did you just knock something out of the way?
Maybe you should join your friend upstairs. Keep it down. Don't wake her.
Marlene, my baby. Thank God.
Shh.
Has she melted into the bed again? We'll have to
Shinra
check.
has my daughter now.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm the one who asked her to go get Marlene. We'd only just met, but she was so kind and helpful. I took advantage of her.
It's not your fault. It was only a matter
Devastator,
of time
thanks for the
before
tier
she
3,
ended
dude.
up back there.
Because she's an ancient. That it?
So she told you about that. She must trust you all a great deal.
And Steven, thanks for the
Yes.
tier 1.
Aerith is an ancient. Probably the last one living. She's not my daughter. Not by blood, I mean. If that's what you were wondering. About 15 years ago. My husband, he'd been shipped off to fight on the front lines. But then I received a letter saying he'd be home for a bit. So when the day came, I went to the station to meet him. But he didn't come. I couldn't help fearing the worst, even then. But I told myself his leave must have been postponed, that he'd been delayed. Every day I went, to wait and to pray.
Yeah, he dies in the Wutai Shinra War.
And that's how I met her and her mother. I thought maybe they'd run away from Wall Market, or that they were topsiders fallen on hard times. I'd seen that sort of thing a lot.
We don't know how Ilfalna actually gets here.
Those were
She's
her
like on the
mother's
run.
dying words.
From the snow town, I think. From like the top of the planet, she was on the run.
My husband had been away for so long, and I was lonely. So I convinced myself the safest place for the girl was with me. It took no time at all for her to start feeling like family. She was a real chatterbox. She told me strange stories. Like how she and her mother had escaped from some sort of facility. And how she wasn't sad because her mother had just returned to their planet.
Their planet, huh? Yeah, that sounds about right.
I didn't understand any of it at the time. When I asked if she meant one in the sky, she said no. This one, right here. I mean, what can you say to that?
Mommy, don't be sad.
That's what she said to me one day, out of the blue. So I asked her, what's wrong?
A man you really, really loved just died. His heart came a long way to say goodbye. But he couldn't stay because he had to return to the planet.
I didn't believe her, of course. And then, a few days later, I received a letter saying my husband had been killed in action. Things like that, she'd just know. It was a lot to deal with, but we were happy. And then came the knock.
Coming! No! Go away!
So here's the only thing that doesn't make sense here. Here's the thing that I'll definitely, I'm gonna shout out. Yeah, here's the thing that genuinely makes no sense. Sang doesn't age. Right? At this point, Sung would be maybe 15 or 16 years old. But he would be super young. It doesn't make any sense because he's not that old in the main game. He's really not. He's Asian, says the chat. It still is a little weird because he looks like the same throughout this whole time. Yeah, he's 30, but Aerith is like 5 or 6. So, and Aerith is like 21 or 22. There's like a big ass like 15 years. So if he's 30, that means he's like 15 years old. What?
Aerith, you know you're not just any little girl.
No, Sang isn't 35 years old in the Ultimacia. It's...
I had no idea what he meant, so I said, who are the ancients?
The other guy. It's Kate Sith.
They were the original stewards of the planet, whose boundless knowledge and wisdom shall guide us to the promised land. Some believe the promised land to
Reeve.
be a myth.
Yeah, Reeve
Others
is 35.
an allegory of sorts. But we take the words of the scriptures at face value and believe it to be quite real. Which is why Shinra would like very much for Aerith to help us.
You're wrong! I'm not an ancient!
But Aerith, even when you're all alone, don't you hear voices whispering secrets?
No, never!
But all three of us knew that wasn't true. That man knew exactly who Aerith was, where she'd come from, and what she could do.
They knew where she was, but they didn't just take her? Doesn't sound like the Turks I know.
She had to come willingly, otherwise it wouldn't work, they said. That's why, even if they did take her away, I'm sure she's still being treated like a guest. And that they'll send her straight back home, once they get what they need.
I doubt it.
You're not planning anything, are you? Don't make things worse than they already are. If I lost her too, I don't know if I could ever. Just don't.
Cloud, maybe she's right about this. Maybe they'll let Aerith go when it's all over. Maybe we'd be better off waiting a little while.
Let's head back to Sector 7. Got things to take care of. Like checking up on the bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this isn't the flashback
Take
scene.
care of yourselves now.
Or the dream sequence. It's a very pretty... Oh, Marlene! We have to go see if Marlene melted into the bed, if they fix that. Marlene is no longer...
I promise.
Marlene is no longer melted into the bed, chat. She's no longer a bed melter. There was this weird glitch before where she had, like, no body. It was just, like, her head melted into the bed. Like, the sheet was flipped for some reason.
The main entrance to Sector 7 is buried under rubble now. So how are we supposed to get back inside?
Underground passage in the park.
Good plan.
But how do we get to the park?
I know another way to get there. Aerith showed me before.
This ancient girl knows her stuff. Didn't mean anything by it.
My heart is still pounding. It was crazy.
Yeah, I never realized that touch, that right before, Cloud and Biggs are talking. Says how Cloud reminds him of the kids at the orphanage. I'm like, wow, that's some good fucking foreshadowing. Devastator, thanks for the 5 gift subs, dude. Yeah, I think this game is so immaculately fucking good looking. Like, holy hell. And then it also had some really ugly parts. Even in the PS5 version, the daytime is pretty ugly in Midgar.
My ears are still ringing from it.
This wasn't an accident, was it?
This kind of thing isn't supposed to happen.
Ugly good or just ugly? Kind of ugly. Yeah. Like, the daytime of Midgar is not a good looking... Especially the slums of Midgar in the day is... Ugh. Oh, is the floating lamp still in the sky? Is the...
Over there.
That one? That could be still connected. Oh, no, it's right there. You're absolutely right. Yeah, it's still there. In this skybox, like, you see the lamp over there to the left and the right? It's right in the middle, but it's not lit up. It's just floating there. Somebody forgot. Well, that's the magic. That's the live stream there, chat. Damn, what a trashy game.